Senator Mike McLachlan here at the state capitol in Hartford. We just finished listening to the governor's budget address. We have much to digest in his message, but it did sound like he has plenty of gifts for everyone across the state of Connecticut. I'm a little concerned about how we're about to pay for that. Many things that I'm very concerned about that we agree with. Governor Malloy's statement that small business are the base of our economy. In fact, what he stated was that our economy would crumble without small business. The problem in Connecticut is that the regulatory framework for business here is overly burdensome. And this budget appears to be adding new taxes to the business community. I'm worried about jobs suffering as a result of that. We have many promises about transportation, including Western Connecticut. Interstate 84 from exit 3 to exit 8 are part of the governor's proposal. We'll have to look at all the details, but when he was in Danbury, he talked about the same idea for that part of Interstate 84, expanding it to 3 lanes. The problem is we already have 3 lanes of traffic in each direction on Interstate 84, so I've got to find out what the details are of his proposal. Another concern is expanding government across the board through education, through social services, many areas of government expansion, and yet he's talking about cutbacks in aid elsewhere. Here's an example. We are hearing that hospitals will experience a very dramatic cutback in the amount of state government funding they get now. Now, Danbury Hospital, New Milford Hospital, and now their strategic partner of Norwalk Hospital all have very difficult budgets right now. If we add further burdens to that, I'm worried about loss of jobs in the medical community as a result of this proposal. We're hearing that there are very dramatic cuts to hospital aid as part of the governor's budget. So listen, we knew that cuts were coming. I think the challenge is we have to look at what is the right way to go about making a government that is more efficient and more affordable. One of the challenges I think that we're going to see is there is an inability and an unwillingness to look at the size of state government. The cuts that we're seeing are not state government employee cuts. They are state grants to other nonprofit organizations. That's the money that's being cut. And what we're finding, the more that I spend time in Hartford, is that those nonprofit organizations are delivering services to our constituents and our residents in Connecticut for far less money than what it costs to have state employees deliver the same services. So that's one of our big problems. We have to look at, when it's time to cut, that's where the cuts are happening in the most efficient way that we're delivering services now, as opposed to offering something like early retirement and not backfilling those jobs, which is what's happened in the past. Much homework to do ahead. The next couple of months are going to be lots of public hearings. I encourage you to please participate in the public hearing process. Contact your legislators and participate by way of a written testimony to a bill that's of interest to you. Contact my office and we'll assist you in submitting written testimony at a public hearing. Better yet, please come to the state capitol and voice your opinion in person. I look forward to welcoming you at the state capitol in Hartford. Senator Mike McLachlan, thank you for listening.